the blue right now. This is only the third reposition. The chunk circle isn't until the next one. 72 Usty. Penguin on speed and Bubba Job on the move there. It looks like they're going to leave Anti-Venom behind in the blue. They must not have enough supplies to get him up and on the go again. Chris Caddy gets a kill on Holy Gamer BE. That's a headshot coming in from the M416. And you can see these Rozek teams taking a little bit of their time getting into the safe zone. They are chunking a little bit of blue that they don't need to. Snakehead, Happy Teddy Bear left now as a duo. They do have the swimming pool part of the school. Anti-Venom goes down to the zone, and that brings us down to 42. Xaninator, Pablo Fatsbar, Speedlink, and Irv 1K have the school. That's a full four-piece. The Kerwig gets a knock, or gets knocked by the play zone, as well as Penguin on speed. It doesn't look like they're going to go up. Baba Job is down as well, so it looks like we're going to start losing some players pretty quickly here. Baba Job, Penguin on speed, Rusty, and the Kerwing all going down to the zone right there. That's a four-piece. 38 players left on the board. Chris Caddy, Pink, Throbber, TJ Forrest, and Ramming Your Ass have a nice spot on the south end. Decent amount of ground to cover. Once again, the safe zone repositioning. This is going to be the chunk blue circle, and at school and apartments. That's what's going to be safe. Those buildings just up the hill, they're not really buildings. It's kind of like some sheds. Are in play as well. That's going to be the very south side. Cryptic Mega, Sergeant Nemo, Nanosphere, and Crazy are up here. Javo 23 goes down to the safe zone, as well as Arnabis. Bringing us down to 36 players, and the knocks are happening, but and here it is. It's TJ Forrest and Chris Caddy are both knocked. Here comes Nikon, Scrubby Scrublord, and Donzin making the big push behind. Yellow team is getting some shots on him from the front. Ramming Your Ass does get a knock on Crazy 8 right there, but there's nothing he's going to be able to do, as here comes that blue team to clean him up. Donzin with a two-piece there. Sergeant Nemo with one as well. That 3v3 going strong handily in the favor of blue. Nice flank. 32 players left on the board, and here comes H-Bomb-tastic. He's all alone. He's just going to be driving through a firing squad, two full teams. Crazy 8 is still down. Cryptic Mega was going to go reposition and maybe get the res. It looks like he wants to shoot at the moto for a second instead, and there goes the res. Black from Above takes down Novarin, Loto, and Ninja Codex, all M16 kills. In 9 Cities takes down Noob 2107. We are down to 28 players on the board. We're going to be into that top 20 really soon. As you can see, the blue is about to start its move once again, and this is the pinch circle. Now, Wheezy, Nico, the No Sock, and Black from Above 69 trying to push in against the school. They have quite a bit of ground to cover with not a lot of options to work with. That purple team's going to have pretty much free shots onto them. Marcane, Gochi, Snice, and Keith Bapp still working the edge as well. They're working their way into the tight side, and they might try to grab one of these apartments. The four-piece of light blue has the apartment on the very edge here. All the other ones are still open, so still some opportunities for people to grab some decent spots. Dawson goes down. Scrubby Scrublord goes down on that push as well. Nikon finds himself all alone. Crazy 8 might go down to the blue as here comes the push. Sergeant Nemo's on the run. Nanosphere doesn't have eyes either. Nikon now just has to move against the blue and try to land these shots. Yellow team taking some pretty heavy casualties in that exchange, but really blue team coming out rough on that one is now. Nikon is all alone. Dawson goes down to the blue. Xaninator kills Black from Above. Pablo Fatsbar takes down Nico the No Sock. As I told you, this purple team had nothing but a shooting gallery on that team trying to push out a Rozek. And they're going to clean them up easily there. 23 players left. The reposition is right on top of the apartments. This is going to be a long game right here, boys and girls, as now everybody's going to be able to camp it out to their heart's content. We're probably going to see this coming all the way down to the pinch, but it's hard to say. It depends how aggressive these players want to get. Still 23 players up and a lot of big teams. Happy Teddy Bear gets a knock on Smokery. In 9 Cities is down there with T-Dom, kind of pinned up against that fence. You can see Happy Teddy Bear and Smakehead working that window. In 9 goes for the run to the vehicle, and Happy Teddy Bear's waiting for him, and he gets cleaned up. T-Dom does get the res onto Smokery, but he might be setting himself up to get knocked as well. T-Dom does make the crawl over to maybe get the res on N9, but here's the problem. They got this yellow team popping shots at him from up above. Crazy K's up there, and Happy Teddy Bear actually gets the knock on T-Dom, but he is not going to get res. This Crazy K gets the actual kill. Onto N9 Cities. T-Dom is down. Smokery now, all that's left from that squad. Shots coming in from everywhere. Happy Teddy Bear, Smakehead have 10 seconds to make the move out of the window, and they're coming in hot. Smokery was able to dip the edge. He's going to have to turn around, though, because here comes Smakehead. There's the 1v1. He had the health advantage, but now Smakehead and Smokery sitting on about the same. It looks like Smake is going for the heal. Smokery's going for the run. He knows if that blue touches him, he's a dead man. He tries to get in the vehicle and drive away. Happy Teddy Bear shoots him out. Smakehead goes down to the blue. 18 players left on the board, and he has no choice but to just try to jam into one of these apartment buildings, and he should be able to. Most of them are open. Purple team has already made the rotation. It's a shooting gallery out onto Happy Teddy Bear. He really has nowhere to put the car except up against the fence. This blue team is trying to reposition to get some shots out onto the windows. You can see Cracks underscore trying to work the window and get the shots. It's a rough angle. Purple team's right behind him. Cracks goes for the grenade. Happy Teddy Bear just absolutely pinned down right here. It's got to feel like everybody on the board is just against him. A 1v16. But it looks like he was able to survive. He got the full med kit on. He just needs to make that reposition. Nano Spear, Cryptic Mega, and Sergeant Nemo need to do something. They got to make a push. And here comes Big Purple as they know that they got Happy Teddy Bear locked down, but it's not helping him as Goat Cheese, Snice, and Mark Kane are getting some big shots on him over on the east side. They just opened that door and just started shitting on him. And now they're pushed up right behind the Happy Teddy Bear. Happy Teddy Bear in a rough spot. He's between those two cars. He's got a grenade. He tries to step out. He's going to go for the 1v1 on Pablo, but it's just too many shots coming in. Pablo gets the pick on Happy. Shuko at that same time takes down Cryptic Omega as he tried to push in into this building. And Shuki, Farian, Tech, and Matafaka and Cracks looking strong. They do have a really nice position in the zone. They do not have to move. That purple team, that other 4-piece, grabbing another apartment that's well inside of the zone as well, so they are safe. The other 4-piece is this yellow team. They're kind of split up. There's actually 2 yellow teams on the board right now, a 2-piece, which is Nano Spear and Sergeant Nemo. And then there's a 4-piece here, which is Mark Kane, Goat Cheese, Keith Baps, Nice, H-Bomb-tastic just inside the door right there. You can see they heard him. So now this yellow team is a little nervous about pushing into that apartment. They are not safe up there. 10 seconds to work with. Nanospear is in a pretty dirty spot right here. If that yellow team comes pouring over the hill, they're going to take some easy shots as he's just got a nice spot up against that tree. H-Bomb-tastic says, fuck it, tries another building. He does have a full 4-piece right on the other side of those walls from him, though. Not a lot of options to work with when you're running this solo. 3 4-piece teams on the board. A 2-piece and a solo. Really not playing into the favor of any of these small teams. You can see a little bit of a trade there. We heard the Micro Uzi popping some silent shots off. But no real damage coming out. And here comes Mark Kane on the run as Sergeant Nemo goes down. Nano Spear's backed up around the building. He's going to step out and try to take some shots on his Snice. Snice goes down. Sergeant Nemo, Snice are both down. Nano Spear now trying to work the edge. Here comes the blue. Cracks is in the window, gets the cleanup, and that's the end of that 2-piece. Snice in a pretty rough spot. Mark Kane, if he wants to hook that corner, is going to take some damage. Goat Cheese gets knocked. A nice shot coming out. Xaninator gets him with the AWM. Keith Bapp does not have a position to be able to get him up. As you can see, Pablo Fatsabar and the rest of his crew have pretty easy shots onto these guys on the edge. Shots go back in, but it's not going to be enough. Keith Bapp is back there full health, but his yellow team, Shuki, comes through the window with the dirty flank and cleans him up easily there. We are down to 9 players left on the board, and here we go. Purple, 4-piece. Blue, 4-piece. H-Bomb-tastic all by himself, and he rounds us out. So 9 players left on the board. The safe zone not really playing into anybody's favor. This blue team right now is safe in their building still. Everybody else has to make that reposition. 10 seconds to make it happen. And here we go. Pablo Fatsabar, the first one off, and he's going to go down first as the shots are just pouring in from outside. H-Bomb-tastic hasn't even made his flank yet. Pablo is down. Speedlink gets a knock on Cracks in the trade there. Nicely done. So it's a 3v3. Each team has a knock. Speedlink is at a very big health disadvantage. A nice nade coming in from Xerinator as they have been able to move across that opening, close that gap. H-Bomb-tastic is back here, and he's kind of the wild card. You can see he's got an amazing flank here. Anybody that he wants to shoot is his for the taking. And if he plays this right, he waits until that guy is on the res, and he can get the 2-piece right here. And that's just absolutely disgusting. He is not moving out of the blue properly, though, as now Purple knows that he's back there. He's going to get cleaned up easily, but that did do that blue team a solid favor as the solo doing what he could there. Did get the double pick, or the pick and the knock. Blue team still 4 people strong. 7 players left on the board. Purple team should be 3 players strong again as soon as they can get the res. Not a lot of room here. This is the final circle. We're not going to see any more movement from the blue until the pinch happens here. That's a 3-minute mark from when the last pinch happened. And it very well could come down to that. It depends on how aggressive these teams want to play. Both teams, I think, are pretty aware that what the number situation is. Nice nade from Irv there. Kind of bounces off the building. It's going to just kind of bounce off into oblivion there. Not a big deal. You could say Irv is right below that window. We're going to turn the X-ray vision on for a second just so everybody can get an idea of what we're looking at. Nobody really giving anybody any angles. And there we go. Cracks gets a nice one on Irv. Shuki goes up against Xerinator, and that's a nice trade once again. It's still blue team still holding that number advantage. They just need to get a little aggressive here, and they could end this. But once again, when it's down to the wire, it's try hard, it's sweaty. People want that chicken dinner, so everybody's trying to play it as smart and as close to the chest as possible. Motherfucker has the front door covered. Nice jumping shot. Zerinator almost knocks cracks again. Shuki is down back there, and there we go. This is getting pretty ugly for blue team. They kind of gave up their chance at some big stuff, and there goes Zerinator, gets the pick. So now it's a 3v3. One of the blue team members is down, so it's a 3v2 right now. Cracks is really hurting. You can see he's getting on that med kit or that first aid kit, so he is back up to 75%. The blue pinch is not going to play into the favor of this purple team as the center of the circle is inside the building. It really depends on which way it wants to pinch. There goes another throwable. Still not much there as Cracks is working that angle. Zerinator is going to step up once again, and there's the pick. Zerinator is really working these angles nicely, and he actually is going to push up pretty heavily, and here it goes. Pops it off, and there it is. Zerinator takes down Metafucker. Zerinator takes down Cracks underscore. He goes down to Farron Tech, but Irv 1K's there to clean him up. Nicely done, Team 1 on the winner. Chicken McDinner. Team 1, Zerinator 6-piece. Pablo Fatsavar 3 for 9. Speedlink 1 for 10. Irv 1K 1 for 11. Nicely done, and solid slays all the way around there. Everybody got some. Team 2, Cracks underscore 4-piece. Shuki underscore 2 for 6. Matafeka 1 for 7. And Farian Tech there for moral support and high fives. Third place, the Kerwig 2-piece. Ardenbis? Arden Bass. 1 for 3. H-Bombtastic, 1 for 4. Javo, 23, Twitch TV, 1 for 5. Nice job, Team 3. Fourth place, Nice, 1-piece. Marcane, Goat Cheese, Keith Bapp there for moral support and high fives. Team 5 was Nanospear, 3-piece. Cryptic Mega, 2 for 5. Sergeant Nemo, 2 for 7. Crazy 8 rounds it out a nice even 9. Well done, Team 5 as well. So that's our top 5. Slayer of the game looks like it might be the 6-piece from Zeninator on the winner chicken dinner squad there. We do have a few 5s floating around out there. Nice job, everybody. But yeah, Slayer of the game going to Team 1 with the winner chicken dinner. Nicely done, everybody. That was a really fucking great round. Down to the wire. And now, Night Kid, are you still out there? I don't know if Night Kid's still out there. All right, I'm going to put music on. I got to move away from it. Are you going to jump in for any customs, or are you jumping out?
I'll jump into 1 or 2. We'll see.
All right. Customs coming up right now. I got to give it a second so that I don't kill it before people get to see the end. So give me like 2 minutes, and then when I come back, I'm going to restart my stream and turn off the delay and shit, and we'll start up the first custom.
Sounds good.
So if you want to turn off your delay, now's the time to do it.
I already did.
There you go. I like it. All right, I'll be right back. All right, great round, everybody. Enjoy it, and I will be right back. And next time you hear my voice will be in real time. Great job, everybody, and another...